242 days ago, this gymnasium opened to the public, and ever since then, it has been the cornerstone of Moorhead athletics. And tonight, finally, after a long wait, volleyball will be under the spotlight here tonight in the new Moorhead Gymnasium. Good evening, everyone. Girls volleyball is on the air here on Spuds TV. It is the Brainerd Warriors and the Moorhead Spuds. I'm Tommy Fox, glad you're with us. This should be a good matchup. The Spuds are 2-0. They started the year with a win against Buffalo, 3-0. And a part of the new Pregame Invitational, they beat Edina 3-1. So a very solid start going into their home opener. Meanwhile, the Warriors, going into their second game of the season, they have yet to win a set. They lost 3-0 against Alexandria, and they hope to get at least one set in their favor here tonight, and hopefully a win for the Brainerd Warriors. Amber Fugelberg, the head coach for the Moorhead Spuds, is very confident in her team this year, as she was on the fall sports show with Larry Knutson a week ago, and she said that this is a very rich program, and it has been for a long time, in that her girls are an incredibly competitive bunch. And with the start they've had this season, there is no doubt about it. The Spuds have 9 seniors on their roster this year, and we'll go over those seniors shortly. And they're looking to have a rebound season. They lost Grace Bathurst, Talia Triggs, Lauren Peterson to college. And now it's going to be up to Annie Horan, Gracie Atchison, and Ryan Ness. That'll be the next big three, and you can't forget Madden Bogenreef as well. Last year, the Spuds lost in the Section semis to Rogers, who have just been the powerhouse in Section 8 4A. And Rogers, they're 1-0 to start this season, and we'll quickly take a look around the league to look at upcoming games as well as the standings. So tonight, obviously, Brainerd and Moorhead section matchup should be a good one. And of course, the student section is packed, sporting a Hawaiian theme. You gotta love that. That is one thing this Spuds faithful has been very, very keen of, showing their school spirit. And let's take a look at some games in Class 4A. Tonight it'll be Elk River and STMA, then Becker and Sauk Rapids Rice, Eastview and Academy of Holy Angels. Starting soon will be White Bear Lake versus Hutchinson, then Centennial hosting Mounds View, Andover hosting Cambridge Asante, Roseville hosting Spring Lake Park, and then Egan hosting Northfield, followed by St. Cloud Tech hosting Sartell, Minnetonka and Hopkins dueling it out in Minnetonka. It'll be starting shortly as well. Bloomington Kennedy hosting St. Louis Park, Apple Valley hosting Park at 7, so it should be starting soon. A lot of the same start times around Class 4A. Lakeville South hosting Stillwater, Woodbury hosting Concordia Academy, also at 7 o'clock. A lot of action, as you can tell, in Class 4A. Forest Lake hosting Blaine, Wyzetta hosting Edina, who the Spuds beat in the Invitational most recently. Burnsville hosting Osseo. Bloomington Jefferson facing Rochester Mayo, and Shakopee and Chanhassen also at 7 o'clock. And also a section matchup, or at least a section opponent, Rogers hosting Monticello. That'll be an interesting game, as we'll see if the Rogers Royals can repeat their dominance as they did last year and the year before that. And that was a quick look around Class 4A. Next, when we come back here on Spuds TV, we'll have the starting lineups, national anthem, and the opening serve. That is all coming up next. It's the Warriors and the Spuds. This has been the pregame show, and this is Moorhead Spuds Volleyball. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams here tonight, starting with the Brainerd Warriors. It'll be Anna Bjorklund, Ava Loney, Jaden Rivers, Cora Clow, Natalie Smith, Carly Dunham. That is the 6 for the Warriors. And for the Spuds, it'll be Ryan Ness, Annie Horan, Madden Bogenreeve, Gracie Atchison, Kendall Lund, Caden Walders, and Maddie Geist. Once again, the Hawaiian theme is definitely an interesting choice and a good one at that for the Spuds student section. And we're just gonna wait for this Spud faithful to go absolutely berserk for their starters. And volleyball has been one of those sports they've been extremely passionate about over the years. And as I said in the pregame show, the Spuds have 9 seniors. That includes Ryan Ness, Annie Horan, Madden Bogenreeve, Gracie Atchison, Kendall Anderson, Avery Salvavold, Brenna Kleisman, Brooklyn Floberg, and not all of the seniors are starting. Spuds looking to make it 3 in a row to start the 2024 season. Brainerd just trying to win one. Or at least win one set at minimum. Now with Spuds legend Larry Knutson on the public address. Nice job as always to one of the best in the Valley. Student section is on its feet and will probably be on their feet for the entire game. And Brainerd has a little bit of a student section of their own brewing. Might not get as loud as Moorhead's. We'll see how much they can attest. Kendall Lund comes in. And for Brainerd, it'll be Emma Garding coming in. Jaden Rivers will serve. And the first volleyball game in the new gymnasium is underway. Here's Atchison with a bump. Ness and Horan going up high, and she puts it down. 1-0 just like that. A terrific setup by Atchison. And now Ness will serve with a 1-0 advantage. And they'll sail a little over the line, a little too much, and the game is tied at 1 here on the Blueprint Personal Training Scoreboard. And it could definitely be nerves. First game in the new gym against a section rival. 2-1 Brainerd. Moorhead couldn't handle it near the net as it falls into their own territory. And both of these teams, they're similar in height. And it's going to be 2-2 just like that. A terrific answer from the Spuds. Caden Walters delivers for the Spuds. And another serve that sails over the line. That's been a little too much of a trend for the Spuds. That's now 2 now. And with mistakes like that, it could definitely snowball into something egregious later on. Lund with the pass to Horan, and she gets stuffed at the net. I think that might have been in the net. Might have gotten a bad angle. Check that, it was Avery Spanier on the near side. Now it's Horan, inside the line, no. And it's 5-2. Anna Bjorklund with the serve, and it sails over. Horan smartly lets it go out of play, and it's 5-3. Horan with a line drive serve, and another one that sails over the line. This is becoming a very dangerous trend for the Spuds. That's 3 that they've given practically to Brainerd. Horan with the bump. Lund with a nice play. Spuds looking to set something up here. Horan, and it falls. 6-4 game. Here's Walters. And that's the 4th one that sailed over the line. And these opening serves for the Spuds have been very disappointing thus far. Brainerd with a 7-4 lead. Bumped by Lund. Ness deflected inside the line, yes. Atchison comes back in to serve. Spuds trail by 2. Here's the pass up top to Ness. Nice dig that time by guarding. Bogenreef kept alive somehow. That was a nice play. Far side, and into the stand it goes for a souvenir, and it's 8-5. And Brainerd has been covering all lengths of the floor. And they've been taking advantage of Moorhead's mistakes. Horan with the pass to Bogenreef. The denial doesn't matter. It's 8-6. Maddie Geist was met by 2 Warriors at the net. And she'll get the benefit of the doubt on that one, and it's 8-6 on the Blueprint Personal Training scoreboard. Ness, the bump to Bogenreef. Geist kept alive for the moment. It'll go to Moorhead, it's out of bounds. Carly Dunham couldn't keep it in play, and it's 8-7. Brainerd looking to get back in rhythm. Geist. Horan. She's stuffed. But it's off of Brainerd and out of play, and the game's tied. Ness will serve again. And it's gonna fall. A campfire to make it 9-8. Couldn't be saved by Atchison. In set number 1. Atchison to Bogenreef to Horan, and it'll be a point for Brainerd. And another violation on the Spuds. That is a ton of mistakes in the early going. Horan will try again. Couldn't do it that time. Jane Rivers with a nice dig. And it is 10-9. They'll give it to Moorhead, and they're down 1 again. Geist will check out. Lund almost didn't make it over the net. A big collision between 2 Warriors, and the game is tied. Rivers and Garding collided on the near side. It's 10-10 in set number 1. And now a botched play by the Warriors gives the Spuds the lead. Practically a gift as Garding couldn't handle it. Lund another serve. And a service ace for Kendall Lund, and it's a 2-point lead for the Spuds. A Remax Realty, 1 service ace. Biggest lead for the Spuds. But yet another one that goes over the line. The 5th time that has happened. Here's Julia Phillips on the serve for Brainerd. Handled well by Lund. Horan overshoots it. And it's tied up at 12. Trying to go for that far corner, but couldn't quite spot it up. And Horan, with the height she has and her agility, here she goes again. Nice play by Garding, but it won't matter. Out of bounds. And it's 13-12. Garding did an excellent job with that bump. That was a line drive from Horan. Bogenreith, Lund, Spanier. Brainerd's turn to tie the game. No. 4-hit violation. And with all that congestion, who knows what will happen. Bogenreith. Ness in the air. Spanier. Last touched by Brainerd, and it's 15-12. And a timeout called on the floor by Brainerd. 15-12 lead in set number 1 on the Blueprint personal training scoreboard. We'll be back for more action in a moment. (15-12) lead for the Spuds. They've made a handful of mistakes in this game. Mainly courtesy of bad serves that have gone over the line. Brainerd looking to take advantage, and it falls. Looked like there might have been a net violation. But it's 15-13, Brainerd trailing. And oh, what a nice play by Lund. An incredible dig. But it's out of bounds. That was incredible. She had to cover a ton of ground just to make that play. That was impressive. And the game's tied. Spanier lets it go out of bounds after she couldn't handle it. It'll be an ace for the Warriors. And Emma Garding will serve. 3-2 formation, 3 in the front court, 2 in the back for Brainerd. Here's Horan. Nice dig by Garding. Brainerd keeping it alive. Last touched by Brainerd. Moorhead retakes the lead. Three in the front, 2 in the back for the Spuds. Guarding, Dunham, and it falls. 17-15. Horan will serve again. Same formation for the Spuds, similar formation for Brainerd. It'll sail over the line, and it's 18-15. The Spuds get a gift. Natalie Smith couldn't keep it in the line, and that is now the largest lead, 18-15 in set 1 on the Blueprint personal training scoreboard. And a quick stoppage in play as Carly Dunham is wiping the floor. Guarding, Smith, bouncing around like a ping pong ball. Spanier, guarding again. Hit way up there by Bogenreith, and it caroms into the net, and it's 18-16. Looked like it was gonna be a promising rally but it results in a point for Brainerd. Evelyn Hagan serves it right to Lund. Walters. Dunham. Spuds will try again. Ness. 19-16. Last touch by Brainerd. What a hit by Ryan Ness. Julia Phillips, Emma Garding, Carly Dunham, as well as Evelyn Hagan in the backcourt. Before the serve, and a double hit on Moorhead, 19-17. Even though the mistake stopped for a brief moment, they're starting to come back again. Horan with the bump to Bogenreef. Ness, guarding. Lund to Bogenreef, to Horan. She couldn't handle the smoke. Evelyn Hagan caught in a crossfire, and it's 20-17. I mean, there's not much you can do with that. 20-17 in set one. They'll let it go out of bounds. 21-17. And a Brainerd timeout, their second timeout of this set. Moorhead looking to win set number one, the first set in the new gymnasium. Find out what happens next here on Spuds TV. (21-17) Spuds lead it on the Blueprint Personal Training scoreboard, looking to take set one in the new gymnasium against the Brainerd Warriors. Atchison with the serve, guarding. Hagan the pass to Dunham. Some heavy traffic, and it results in a Brainerd point. And even with these impressive digs by Atchison and company, as a point's rewarded to Brainerd. And once again, mistake after mistake as the Spuds are out of formation. Leads cut to 2. This is going to be a tough play, but the Spuds make it look easy. Horan can't keep it alive. 21-20. An awkward trajectory, most definitely. The lead's now cut to 1. Here's the serve from Clow. Ness. 22-20. It could not be saved by Brainerd. And if I'm hearing that correctly, the crowd wants Ryan. Chants going on in the student section for Moorhead. Here is Dunham. Over the line, 23-20. And are they calling it back? The call stands, 23-20 on the Blueprint Personal Training scoreboard. It's a game of inches. Inch by inch, the Spuds are trying to pull away. But Brainerd is keeping up with the Spuds with every play that occurs. And the Spuds are making a ton of mistakes. Not trying to sound like a broken record, but even with those mistakes, they're still up by 3. Match point, or rather set point coming up. A service ace, a Remax Realty 1 service ace for Ryan Ness. Set point coming up for the Spuds. And it sails over the line again. Little too much on it. And it's 24-21, and Brainerd has life still in set 1. Here's Jane Rivers. Lund, Bogenreef, Horanda in the set. The first set 1 in the new gymnasium, 25-21. Horan ends set 1. Last touch by Brainerd as it goes out of bounds. Set 2 is coming up. Spuds lead it 1-0 here on Spuds TV.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Northwest Blinds is a proud supporter of all Moorhead Spuds activities. For over 30 years, we've been providing customers with a wide assortment of window covering choices. Owners Arlen and Carla Swenson are available by appointment for a free in-home consultation on all your window covering needs. Call us at 218-236-4813 or find us on the web at nwblinds.com. At Northwest Blinds, we say, you'll wish you had more windows, and go Spuds.
1-0, the Spuds lead over the Brainerd Warriors. And coming out of the 3-minute timeout, Amber Fugelberg has probably discussed with her team that they got to get rid of the unforced errors because there was a lot of them, but they still managed to win the set. So if you take the unforced errors out of the equation, you might be looking at a pretty dominant game here, folks. Nevertheless, the Spuds have had a little bit of competition with Brainerd, as the Warriors are always willing to put up a solid fight. In Section 8 4A news, the Royals of Rogers are leading Monticello 2-0. And that's not a good start if you're the Spuds. An unforced error again. 1-0 lead. Loney with the serve. Bogenreeve the pass to Haran. Haran's dialed in to start set 2. 1-1, just like that. And all of that motion in front of the net created a safety valve for that kill for Haran. And it's 1-1. On the far side, it's Dunham. Bogenreeve back to Haran, looking to do it again, but Rivers is right there to greet her, guarding the pass. Haran, take 3! Two 2-1 lead on the Blueprint Personal Training scoreboard. It has been a recipe for success, and it's 2-2 as the serve goes right into the net. And all of Brainerd's points in this set so far, unforced errors. Lund, Bogenreeve, it falls. Caden Walters joins in on the fun, and it's 3-2. It caromed off a Warrior player. Atchison checks out. Walters, Haran, and Spanier in the front. Ness and Bogenreeve in the back. Bogenreeve with the serve. Dunham. Sky high it goes into the seats. And it's 3-3. And the Spuds just got to get rid of those mistakes that they're making because it is definitely plaguing the game even though they're up 1-0. Kept alive by Bogenreeve. It falls! 4-3 game. Here's Haran. That's a nice serve. That might be over the net. And it is. Maybe that wasn't even called. It for sure looked like it was over the net. And yep, it was. It was clear as day. And Brainerd's gonna get a little bit more insurance as it's 5-4. Here's Dunham, line drive serve, and it sails over. 6-4 Moorhead in set 2. And on the Blueprint Personal Training scoreboard, it's been close almost the entire game so far, if not the entire game. Caden Walters. it just keeps piling up for the Spuds. It's 6-5. They really need to get that in check, because the more mistakes they make, the more opportunities the Warriors get to take advantage. And it's 7-5 as it drops in. Here is Gracie Atchison. Guarding. Lund with the pass to Bogenreef. Geist. This might be an interesting rally. Horan with the pass to Bogenreef. Now Geist. No, it's Ness. And the score is decision, a double hit. Five in set two. And it falls again. Kind of sloppy play so far in set two. 9-5 now on the Blueprint Personal Training scoreboard. Atchison on the serve, and Phillips couldn't really do much with it, and it's 10-5. And Carly Dunham back into the game. Four in the back, two in the front for the Warriors. And it's safe to say the rotation must have created a spark, as it's 10-6. Jaden Rivers checks back in. And Keely Gondringer, along with Evelyn Hagan, they'll sit out. That barely made it over the net. Horan bounces between two defenders for Brainerd, and it doesn't matter, 4 hits. And it was that double ricochet at the beginning. 11-6. Guarding. It falls for Bjorklund. (11-7) now. Here is Avalone on the serve. Bogenreef. Geist. I don't even think that made it over the net. And it's 11-8. Bogenreef to Horan. Kept alive by Loney. That's a great dig that time by Ness. That hits the net, and it's a point for these Spuds. It looked like it might have been a double hit. And it sure was. 12-8 game on the Blueprint Personal Training scoreboard. And just another bad serve. Not sure what the cause of it could be. They have been the most common unforced error here in this game. Bogenreef couldn't be kept in play by Walters, and it's 12-10. Here is Anna Bjorklund. And Ness will smartly let it go out of play, and it's 13-10. Spanier checks in for Atchison. And it most definitely could be nerves. Home opener. That could most definitely be the case. And another one that goes out of play. That was Cora Clow. And Brainerd has taken another timeout. The Spuds have yet to use a timeout in any of the sets. They lead by 4 here in set number 2. Set 2 will continue in a moment here on Spuds TV.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise but is overwhelmed by all the options. Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
(14-10) lead for the Spuds in set 2. Matt Bogenreef to serve. Student section still on their feet, but Brainerd student section is sitting. Oh, what a nice dig by Lund. And could not be kept alive. It goes into the net on the attempt to keep the rally going, and it's 14-11. And that's something that Kendall Lund does so well. Here's Evelyn Hagan. Horan, the bump to Bogenreef. Inside the line, yes. Caden Walters again. Hasn't been a huge difference maker, but she has been a solid contributor nonetheless. Leads up to 4. Ness, Bogenreef, Horan. Into the seats it goes. It hit a Brainerd Warrior fan in the head. Let's hope she's okay. She seems to be. It's now 16-11, courtesy of Annie Horan, and she'll serve as her team's up by 5. Bump by White. Here's Dunham. Lund to Bogenreef to Spanier. No, it goes out of bounds, 16-12. Trying to find that weak side. Horan the pass to Bogenreef, now Spanier, and it is going to be 16-13, a double hit. It's been essentially back and forth all game. No one has really had a comfortable lead. Lund is able to get it over the net. Horan does a nice job of keeping it alive. All over the place are the Brainerd Warriors, and it's 17-13. Horan started it all. Here's Walters. Here is Dunham. The dish to Geist. Spanier. Not really sure what happened there. Looked like a ton of confusion on both sides. And it's 17-14. I think Spanier wanted to try to get the kill, but didn't have a great angle. So she essentially surrendered at the net. That's what it looked like. And it's 17-15. 4 hits, 4-hit violation on the Spuds. Brainerd trying to claw their way back into this one. Ness. Good dig by Clow. Now it's Loney. Horan. Bogan Reeve. Geist puts it home. Flying out of the rafters to make it 18-15. Atchison the serve, Dunham the bump. Horan the bump to Bogenreef, back to Horan, it falls! Annie is all business here in set 2, 19-15 lead. Atchison the serve again, Dunham. Now on the far side, it's Bjorklund. Ness gets denied. Second chance at life, guarding. It is Loney, into the stands it goes, and a point for Brainerd. When it looks like Brainerd might surrender, they don't. As they're only down by 3 again on the Blueprint personal training scoreboard. The bump by Atchison almost went to the scorers table. Dunham can't keep it alive, and neither can Rivers. Rivers may have had a shot, but she would have most likely collided with some fans. But we've seen that a lot in the sport of volleyball, and that's what makes it so great. Guarding, Dunham. Over the top to Atchison, now Horan. 21-16. Horan bringing all the smoke in set 2. Some more breathing room for the Spuds. 21-16 lead. Lund, Bogenreef, Geist. Last touched by Brainerd, and the largest lead of any set tonight. And Brainerd has to burn another timeout. The Spuds came to play here in their home opener. 22-16 in set 2.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
Spuds trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead, as Brainerd is just trying to stay in it. They have yet to win a set this season. In the backcourt for Brainerd, it is Dunham guarding Rivers and Loney. Here is Dunham. Atchison starts it off. Horan looking to finish it. Guarding is right there with the bump. Here's Loney. Bogenreef What a dig by Dunham. Here's Lund. Bogenreef, Annie going airborne! Some more breathing room for the Spuds in set 2. Oh, what a nice dig by Atchison. Guarding right into the net, and Rivers makes a crucial error. Set point coming up, 24-16 lead for the Spuds on the Blueprint Personal Training scoreboard. Guarding with a nice dig. Loney gets denied, but it's last touched by Moorhead, and the Warriors still have life in set 2. They were ready. They were ready for that weak side attack from Moorhead. Atchison, Bogenreef, Horan. Nice play by Guarding. Bogenreef, oh, what a nice fake. What a fake. The Spuds lead 2-0. One more set, and it's over. The Spuds with their best set of the night. Can they do better in set 3? Find out next here on Spuds TV.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Spuds trying to make it a sweep of sets as they lead 2-0 over the Brainerd Warriors. And set 2 is definitely a much improved set. Fewer mistakes. And when you take away those unforced errors, it really takes a lot of weight, unnecessary weight, on these Spuds' shoulders. Or off these Spuds' shoulders, rather. Rivers with the serve to start off. Horan. Now it's Dunham, and Lund able to soar in there. Horan makes it 1-0 just like that, picking up right where she left off in set 2. Guarding, Taloni, back to guarding. Pass from Bogenreef to Horan. Nice dig by Rivers. Pass to Bogenreef. Now Walters, 2-0. Lund will serve again. Guarding, Dunham, Atchison to Bogenreef, across to Horan, 3-0, wow! Horan from out of nowhere on that kill. Wow. Guarding with a nice dig. Here's Dunham right into the net, 4-0. A gift for the Spuds. Guarding, Taloni, back to guarding. What a dig by Lund again. She has really been a difference maker. And it's 5-0. Everything unraveling for Brainerd. Lund will gift the Brainerd Warriors their first point of set 3. 5-1, Moorhead leads. On the Blueprint Personal Training scoreboard, Ava Loney will serve right to Ness. Walters, what a nice dig by Loney. Addison, and could not be played by Bogenreef. It was a good attempt, but she had an awkward angle, and it's 5-2. Loney will serve again. Atchison the pass to Lund. Now Horan. Wow, guarding was able to hold her ground there. And it's 5-3. So the Warriors are gaining some ground here in set number 3. Loney will serve again. 4 in the front court for the Warriors. Pass to Horan. Guarding with another terrific job of handling the heat from Annie Horan, and it's 6-3. So that play from guarding will not matter, will not have any real effect on that rally. Here's Dunham. And it's 6-4. Checking in is Cora Clow. Horan, the pass to Bogenreef, back to Horan. She's stuffed at the net, but it won't matter. Last touch by Brainerd, and it's 7-4. Horan with the serve. Oh, it's almost a service ace. But it's 4 hits. And it would have been a point either way as it didn't make its way over the net. It's an 8-4 game here in set 3. Loney with the bump. And that, my friend, is a Remax Realty 1 service ace for Horan. Back-to-back service aces, how about that? Another Remax Realty 1 service ace for Horan. It just could not be handled in the backcourt. Could it be 3 in a row? Line drive serve that barely made its way over the net. Loney, now it's Horan with the pass to Bogenreeve. Over to Selvold, and it falls on Moorhead's end, 10-6. Check that, 10-5. We'll see if Brainerd can make it 10-6. With the serve from Loney. Lund with the pass to Bogenreeve. Ness. It'll be 11-5. A net violation on Brainerd. The lead's up to 6 here in set 3. Addie Selvold in the game. And it's 12-5. Out of bounds. And another timeout used by Brainerd. Boy, Moorhead's just making it extremely difficult to get adjusted. And it's showing immensely here in set 3. It is a 12-5 lead on the Blueprint personal training scoreboard for the Spuds. They're looking to sweep the sets here in the home opener of the 2024 season.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Tommy Fox here in the Moorhead Gymnasium, recently constructed in December of 2023, first volleyball game in this new gym. And it's going swimmingly for the Spuds as it's a 13-5 lead in set 3. Split formation almost for Brainerd. Here's Dunham. Great effort. But it's 14-5. It was a solid window. Walters. Dunham. Kept alive by Bogenreeve. Now Horan. And Ness fires one right into the net, and it's 14-6. Carly Dunham will serve for Brainerd. Her team down 8 here in set 3. And Ryan Ness flying up high to make it 15-6 as it drops in. Here is Gracie Atchison with the serve. Loney. Now it's Clow. Haran going up high. Could not be kept alive by Schiller. Autumn Schiller had an angle to go and get it, but it's the biggest lead of any set for Moorhead, 16-6 on the Blueprint personal training scoreboard. Moorhead trying to dominate their home opener. Point lead for the Spuds in set 3, 16-6 on the Blueprint personal training scoreboard. Brainerd has been burning timeouts like a campfire. And it just keeps piling up. 4-hit violation. And it's just adding fuel to that campfire with the mistakes they're making. Unforced errors are plentiful on both sides. Nice dig that time by Schiller. And it falls on their side, 18-6. Here's Schiller. Here's Dunham. Could not be kept alive by Atchison. Dunham able to fire it home. And it's 18-7. Atchison starts it off. Geist finds an opening, and it's 19-7 as she gets the kill. Precision from Maddie Geist. I mean, that was not easy. A cross-court kill like that will definitely turn some heads. And just like that, it's a Remax Realty 1 service ace off the hands of Loney. 20-7 now in set 3. Dunham, now on the far side, it's Bjorklund. It falls. Dunham couldn't keep it alive, and it's 21-7 Moorhead. Moorhead's next scheduled match is on the road against STMA this Thursday. Dunham with a nice dig, out of bounds. Here is Ness, Dunham. Atchison with the pass. Across, Haran! No, yes! Guarding could not keep it in check, and it goes out of play. And this week on Spuds TV, boys soccer versus the Shanley Deacons on Thursday. So stay tuned for that, and the points just keep coming. Match point is coming up. An absolutely dominating set, 24-7. Ness, Loney. What a nice play that time by Bjorklund to keep it alive, but it won't matter. As dominating, just as dominant as it gets. 25-7, the final in set 3, and it's a sweep of sets for the Spuds. What a way to start the volleyball season in Moorhead, Minnesota this year. And the first game in the new gymnasium ends in a dominating victory over the Brainerd Warriors here tonight. Moorhead is now 3-0. They now have a 9 sets won versus a 1 set loss differential. And for Brainerd, they're still looking to win at least 1 set. They dropped to 0-2 overall on the season. The Spuds now 3-0, looking to make it 4-0 this Thursday at STMA. That'll do it for our coverage here of girls volleyball here tonight. Big thanks to Alex Ryan, our producer. Nice job as always, manning the ship, as we like to say. And Molly Grealis, our camera operator here this evening. Big thanks to her as well. And also a big thanks to Larry Knudsen, the Spud legend, the PA voice here tonight. This is Tommy Fox repeating our final score. The Spuds 3 sets, the Brainerd Warriors 0 sets. And until Thursday evening at Jim Goda Stadium for boys soccer, have a good rest of your evening. And until Thursday, so long from Moorhead High School.